Hello, it's your fellow neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not part of FGC. I'm also not a weeb, but I'm playing this game, and that contradicts both of those. So, I'm not gonna talk about the game specifically. I just want to vent on this just a little bit. Um, yeah, it's like it's something that makes me want to drop this character harder, like real hard. Just drop it and forget it. Not set it and forget it, where you come back and you get delicious grilled chicken. No, drop it and forget it. Like, I don't own this. Just like a picture full of, no, it's like a wallet full of your pictures of your family. Just drop it. Just forget it and pretend you never had it. That's not me. That's not me and hugging those kids. You know. So this is. I'm gonna try to explain it to people who don't even play this game. So we got schoolgirl number one and schoolgirl number two, right? I know. If we had put three in there, it might be a little more interesting, but there's only two players at a time. So let's just go to this interaction, okay? Alright, get ready. You ready? Okay. So, again, I'm going to try to explain it to people who don't understand this. So this is like her whole, the basis of this character right here, this stupid ring. It forces you to block. It forces you to make a decision when you are on the ground, vulnerable with your legs spread and your pussy wide open. That. If you don't like the rings, don't play this character, right? And I'm starting to not like the rings, and you're gonna see why, and I'm gonna explain further. So look at this, okay? So now, both of these are schoolgirl players, and they're both, higher ranked than me, so they have tons more experience than me, right? So, I already understand this. When I saw this situation happen, I was surprised. As a schoolgirl player, you should fully understand this, okay? You ready for this? Okay, what is this person doing? Why? Which one is this one? I forgot. I can't even tell the difference. Okay, this is Naito. Naito, don't you know that the hitbox in this ring is garbage? Don't you know that? Dude, I can't even tell you how many times. Let me spell out a scenario that happens more than like enough for me to make me want to quit this character, okay? I maybe throw them away or whatever, and I throw a ring, right? But I was a little too close to them, right? So the ring is just behind them. Not necessarily above them like it usually should be when you just grab them, right? But like just behind them, okay? And this has happened way too many times. The other player is like, oh shit, even though I'm not directly under the ring, my head, if my character stands up, his head will be in the ring, and thus he should be hit, right? I should be a block stun if I stand up right now. But then he block stands, he or she, I'm not gonna assume, or that or M, or it might be a fucking dog at this point. I don't know, playing better than me, but. And this happens every person and every single time it happens. So it's like this person, he gets up, he stands up, and he doesn't move. Probably because I'm attacking, right? So when you're attacking, he's probably like standing. Well, I don't know why, but he gets up, and then both of us have this pure second in the universe where I realize this man is not getting hit by my ring. And then he's like, oh shit, the ring is not hitting me. Let me do something. And I guess maybe he has faster reaction times, or the grief and betrayal of the ring lying to me, right? Because, look, you see how the red is like over the shield, but it's not hitting the shield? That's basically their fucking head every single time, except like around here. You see where my mouse is? Like around here. I should have a drawing app. Right? So their head will be in like the ring, but not getting hit. And like there's just like this golden second of like knowledge being showered upon us, where it's like we both acknowledge the fact that the ring has a shitty hitbox, a shitty lying hitbox. Why are they? Is the character right here? Well, I do standing ring typically, so it'll be this part will be like up here, you know, under her armpit. I know you guys like that. Like, and their head will be like right here, and they're not getting hit. They're not in block stun, and I'm like so stricken with grief, right, that they capitalize on the fact that I'm so stunned and they rate me. Okay, and it's just like I'm just surprised every single time. Okay, but Weed Fighter, right? He understands it. He's embraced the fact of the shitty hitbox. He's embraced it. He's a champ. He said, I know this ring has a shitty hitbox, and I'm gonna use that to my. So props to you, Weed Fighter, for being stronger than me, because I'm willing to drop the character for this, right? Where the fucking like he literally took that moment that I just explained to you, and instead of being surprised by it, he accepts the cucking. He accepts it and uses. He basically pimps it out. He's not being he's not a cuck anymore. He's pimping her out for profit, right? So this other fucking player, Naito. Intuition. Your brain is your brain is saying, oh, this ring should be hitting you. So that's why this nigga is shielding. But Weed Fighter, he's 2 steps ahead of this. He's experienced. He's gone through Korea and Vietnam. He understands that the hitbox is garbage, and he uses it to his advantage. Because now, this guy is shielding nothing. But I guess Weed Fighter gave him more credit as a fellow, schoolgirl player, and assumed that he would know he's not going to shield shit, and assumed he would do his only other option, which is jump. Right? There's literally no reason for Naito. There is no advantageous reason for Naito to be shielding right here. Unless he really believed the ring would be hitting him. But it isn't. Because the hitbox is garbage. Okay? So again, props to Weed Fighter. He's stronger than me. Because you know what? Let's just make this whole video about complaining about the ring. Okay? Because who doesn't love complaining about a character that they don't want to quit, but want to quit so bad? Okay? So, I wish I recorded the moments, but let me see what other moments. Okay? Man. I don't know. I just learned that you can, you can throw the ring in the air, right? I didn't just learn that. That's like my whole game plan. So, you could throw the ring in the air. But I didn't know you can air hop after it. And I just learned that today. So, I don't want to complain about it. But the thing is, here's the thing. So, here's why I never, considered that I can air jump. Right? Because every single time I threw a ring in the air, these stupid people, well, not stupid, they're actually smart, but I'm just going to call them stupid so I feel better. They run under, because I'm so predictable, they run under the fucking ring before the hitbox even, that's another thing I would complain about, the fucking late-ass hitbox. Dude, alright, we'll skip to that later. But they go under it before the ring is complete, right? And then they watch the video and then they die. But then they wait for me to land and then they punish me. Now, here's why I never considered that you can air jump after it. Because every single time I would land, it would show the punish. The little words that say punish that pop up from the other side of the screen. And I'm like, so I literally that's what's getting me tight. Where it's I have to throw this ring out, right? Because that's this whole character. Stupid rings. And I'm throwing these rings out to, control the area, right? Put the traffic cones. And I'm so... Not only is the hitbox garbage, not only does the hitbox come late into the activation of, summoning the ring, I am now super vulnerable for a full combo if they, make a read and come around the corner and punish me when I land, right? So I don't want to complain too much about the recovery on that, just because I just learned that I can air jump. So I'm going to start applying that before I complain a bitch more about that. But I still want to bitch about the fucking time it takes for the ring to come out, and the time, like, there's a whole extra, like, 30 milliseconds, which, fucking, that's like the time it takes for your combo to work out or not, right? So it's not, that's not too extreme in this case. Like 30 milliseconds where even though the ring is freaking spinning, I don't know, I sometimes feel like they just don't, like, even though the ring is complete and it's spinning and shit, the hitbox isn't there. Or I don't even know if it's a case of the shitty hitbox I just mentioned. It's one of those two, where it's like the hitbox comes super fucking late. It comes late to the dinner, and they still expect me to pay for it. I already paid for it by getting punished by a full combo because it didn't activate in time. It left me on read. Alright, so props to you, Wii Fighter, because like this shitty hitbox is making me tight and making me very much consider changing characters. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Look, dude. The lizard brain is telling Naito, you can shield the ring. The ring is over your character's shield. If something is over your character's shield, that typically means it's gonna hurt you. Look at that, dude. Maybe, maybe the ring is just too advanced. It's literally telling your lizard brain. It's lying to the lizard brain. So you know what? Maybe I'm just stupid. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Tell me that's not supposed to hit. The hitbox has to be like within the inner ring. Not even the blades. The blades are just for, flair. It's actually like right here. This is where the hitbox is. And that's so fucking trash. At least right here, dude. I swear to God, people's heads have been right here. Like, like it's like literally like the blade is moving and you see like the flashing, like, like in a horror movie, I guess, where it's like the blades of the fan are spinning, right? And you just see like the face of the character after each blade, and it's like this nigga's not even blocking. He doesn't have to block because the hitbox is over here, man. It's like in the inner ring, man. That's so bullshit. Please give this bitch a better hitbox. I don't have a DP. I don't have a DP like some of these goofy goobers have. What else? And I'm not asking for a DP. I'm just saying improve the tool that I have. Give me a better hitbox right here. Put the hitbox out here. Bring that freaking, go into I don't know, create a character or whatever you guys use to make this game. Freaking drag that hitbox right here. And then actually press Control D. Hold on, press Control D and put duplicate it. Why? It would be even dumber if they were in the ring. I mean, I swear to God, it feels like sometimes I'd have to double check, but I swear to God, like, I see their character's face, the fans are just spinning over their head, and they're not blocking, and then they hit me. And it's like, it's... Alright, so yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna watch this whole video, but let's just watch that again, okay? Look at this. This is the lizard brain melter right here. The lizard brain. Wii Fighter gave him too much credit. He gave his opponent too much credit. I know this as a fellow schoolgirl player, 100%. Because there's nothing more disgusting to see than the main tool your character has just be disrespected like this. Look at this. Well, and you know what's funny? It's funny because this is actually respecting it in this case. But in this case, it's not worthy of respect. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on like my complaints on the shield. And they nerf shield, so I can't even fucking imagine pre-nerf shielding. Oh man. I can't imagine this game pre-nerf shielding. I can't. I'm still bitching about the shield now, dude. Alright, but that's not what this video is about, so I'm done.